Hi, thanks for coming back to the chopping block. So Lumintop contacted me and asked me to review one of their flashlights, which is kind of a pleasant change. I usually contact the manufacturer and beg for stuff to review, and they contacted me, so I guess that means I'm kind of a big deal. Alright, so they build this as an EDC light for everyday carry. And to me, an EDC anything needs to be defense oriented. Obviously my EDC wallet doesn't, but my EDC pocket knife and gun and holster and all of those things are part of our defensive package. The reason I carry a flashlight separate from my phone is for defensive purposes, not to be able to see something across the street. My phone works well enough as a flashlight for everyday tasks. So for EDC, it has to be a defense-oriented light. And that's where I think this falls a little short. Let me just get that out in front, that I don't think that this is useful for defense. The main reason, two main reasons, is that the button is one on the side instead of on the rear. That means that it makes it harder for you to find in a hurry. If you need to get the flashlight out, you have to look around for it and find the button and then push it. Whereas when it's on the tail, like most defensive flashlights, it's always in the same orientation. You get the light out the same way and it's always in the same place. The second reason that this is not very appropriate for defense is there's no momentary function. To turn it on, you press and hold it. Okay, well, I guess I can fast forward through all that, but it's not dead. The light still works. Apparently, since the last time I used it, the switch must have gotten corroded or something, because sometimes it makes contact and sometimes it doesn't. But the way it's supposed to work is that you push and hold the light, you push and hold the switch for the light to come on, you push and hold the switch to turn it off. And then once it's on, you press the switch to change brightness modes. You're welcome for the epilepsy. And that's not the most efficient way to turn on, turn off, and change modes. It's definitely not quick. Even if the switch weren't kind of worn out, it's not very quick. You need to be able to turn the light on and off easily and quickly for a defensive light. Being able to switch between brightness modes isn't that important, not for defense. For everyday use, yeah, sure. For defense, you need the light to come on and off easily and quickly, which is why the momentary switch is important. My actual, real EDC light is this Surefire E2E that I've had forever and upgraded to LED. They're not the least expensive out there, but they're dependable and they work well. They work the way they ought to. You press in part way for momentary, press in pretty hard, click for it to stay on. There are no other modes, it just does that, but it does that reliably and easily. Now as far as around the camp or just kind of general task flashlight, it's actually a pretty good light. It's pretty affordable. I think it's $15 on Amazon. I think, I'll correct that if I was wrong. The bright mode is extremely bright, and the dim mode lasts a ridiculously long time. If I had my druthers, it would run off of AA's instead of CR123s. Of course, if I had my druthers, the switch would be on the back, and a lot of it wouldn't do the stupid things with the mode select. You twist to select mode, maybe. But it does. I took it out camping for a long time and went back and forth in the river and left it underwater for a good long time, and it is waterproof. It does do what it's supposed to do. It is affordable. And aside from the switch kind of sort of working here and there, mainly because I abused it, I'd say it's okay for a $15 EDC flashlight if your definition of EDC doesn't mean defense oriented. If you have some questions about it, make sure you leave them in the comments below. I appreciate it, Lumintop, thank you for sending me the light to review. I wish I could be more gentle about it, but honestly, I don't consider this to be appropriate for EDC. This is a general use flashlight, not an EDC light. If you think I'm wrong, or if you have any questions, make sure you leave a comment. As always, thanks for watching, and if you want to help small channels like mine, you can make a big difference for us by liking, sharing, subscribing, and all that. Sharing on social media makes a big difference. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.
You got